Hey, blessings, your girl coming back in with another one. I was just a little bit under the weather, exhausted. I had to get some rest, but I'm here now. I'm here now. And this one is really, really serious because I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I wasn't feeling good. So, the title of this is When They Rather Have the Pain. And I changed the title because not only that I'm going to be talking about the victim, but I'm also going to talk about the knob. Okay? Because they just rather have the pain. Everything goes the way it goes because they rather have the pain. So, let me make sure this is not too loud. So let's talk about it. Oh, there we go. Let's talk about it on the victim side of it. Okay? You may be narc aware. You may be narc aware or whatever, but not everybody is narc aware. But what is aware to everybody is how they feel and how they're being treated. So it doesn't really matter if you're narc aware or not. That part is what matters, okay? And sometimes when you've been through it, that's why I always used to say, I'd rather take somebody's advice and save me from something that I don't even have to go through. Like, that big brother or that big sister, but not everybody is like that, and they want to prove you wrong even when you're telling them right. So you can't always help them, even though you care about them and they can care about you. But you know that they are with a toxic person. You know that they are with a narc or whatever. You knew that before they actually really got together. So you were, trying to look out or whatever, but you wasn't like, it's a knock, you wasn't coming at them like, "Ugh," okay? And everything that you knew would happen, happened. So you're being the shoulder to cry on or whatever. And it doesn't really matter what you say, because some people that don't get it, they rather have the pain. They rather have the pain that the narc is inflicting on them than to have the pain of healing. Okay? I hope that just made sense, okay? They rather have that because what they don't understand is all the love, respect, and care that they're putting into that person don't have that for them. That person don't give a damn. That person don't give a damn, and they'll go out of their way, or they'll express their feelings, and tears don't mean nothing to a narc. It's just another rainy day. They're going to get an umbrella, mean another supply, and shield themselves from the rain, okay? And it's like you just I'm telling you, especially if they're younger than you, you're just like, baby, damn, please do not waste your years with this. This is not going to be your first, last, second, third, fourth. You're probably going to go, you're so young, you're probably going to go through way more people, but they might not be as bad as the one you're trying to get over now or not trying to get over. It's hard to watch that. But what you can do is always still be a support and listen, because they just want somebody to talk to. But if you're talking to somebody that been through it, you need to, these people, the ones that's still in it, they need to just say, hey, I just want you to listen. But if they're talking to someone that been through it, they don't know, the person don't know if they're trying to ask for help or not. And if the person is trying to help and they reject the help, or interject that person with the toxic person, now it's going to be a whole big blow up. It's going to be a whole big thing when all you were trying to do was help them. They rather feel the pain of the abuse than to be alone and feel the pain of healing. Same thing with the knock, okay? Same thing with the knock. They keep repeating the same cycle where they're in the beginning stage, when they're feeling some type of good, or thinking they're into some type of love, and thinking that this is the one, and then the cycle continues, and that person has been going through everything that every other person in narc had, and now narc is looking for someone else back into pain, but they be in pain, but also inflicting pain to try to master pain or make their pain go away. So it's just and they love to isolate you. If you don't have any connections or anything with them, like kids, baby, marriage, or whatever, and they're treating you some type of horrible whatever, You just need to go. You just need to go. Get away from them as far as you can, because ain't nobody there for you. And then they want you to be away from your support system, friends and people that love you, so that they can keep abusing you. Because they think that you're stupid. You're not going to get love. You're not going to get happiness trying to prove to this person that you are a good person and lovable. Love yourself. Love yourself, okay? Because they're going to do what they're going to do anyway. Then they're always going to make you look like a fool, because they already told everybody all type of terrible things about you, that 99.9% that was what they were doing to you. So now you somewhere far away and people are hearing all these terrible things about you, and you want to stay there? You want to keep trying to fix it? The narc loves the pain of being rejected from somebody that they really wanted, or being discarded from someone that they really regret that discarded them. They love the pain of what their condition has caused their life to be. But then they don't love the pain. I can't make it make sense. If you can, there you go. Comment, okay? They're backwards. It's like the same thing that makes them happy makes them hate. The same person that they love, they want to hurt. Like, it's just like a sick cycle, and no one has time for that. It's just like, when I was one time with, let me tell you how God worked, okay? One time I was not on vacation, but I was on a work trip. So I was able to go see a long time friend. I'm going to say this part. Kind of got something to do with it, but I want to say this part. You could have friends that you haven't seen in 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. But when y'all get back together, everything is just the same. I mean, y'all lives may be different. Somebody might be married. People might have kids or whatever. But everything is still the same, meaning that love, that bond, that connection or whatever, right? So I remember going to see a friend, and this friend only set 10 seconds eyes on the knock. So we spent time talking by ourselves or whatever. And when this person said something to me, I knew they was right. And I knew that was only God. Because why would that person say that? She had no reason to say what she said, because the topic wasn't really about what she said, because she saw right past that demon. So sometimes when you're trying to help someone that rather have the pain that the narc is inflicting, and not try to break the cycle and get away and, you know, live for themselves, was the same as me telling you this story. But the difference between her telling me what she told me, I was already like, okay, I already knew. So this became the beginning of what you're gonna do. Figure this out so you can just move on with your life. But when they like the pain and the abuse, because they keep trying to make this person happy, which ain't a person, it's a demon. They rather this person make them feel terrible just to be around. Although this person is doing the most just to be around, and then every day they're trying to figure out what they can do to have a happy moment. Not a happy day, not even a happy week, not a happy hour, like just a happy moment. Okay, when they just feel like you did enough that they're going to give you a cookie, okay? But when it's somebody that you truly love and trust, and they come to you like, hey, that right there, no. You're going to think about it and you're going to figure it out real soon, but you can't help everybody. So you're going to have to allow them to go through it. They're going to waste a lot of time. They're going to shed a lot of tears. It's going to be like a river flowing from their eyes or whatever. Okay? Narc is used to pain. Narc is used to pain. And if they can project and dump all that pain onto you, or treat you some type of way, because now it's fun. Like, that person is still like fawning over me, and I'm over here with such and such. That person think I care about them, but I'm over here having fun with such and such, and such and such, and such and such. They're never going to be happy with one person. So they got to have all these group of people triangulated in a circle just to get their fix. They're like drugs. They're like all that. Like they're demons, and they are the worst thing that you can ever encounter. And it's only all revolved around pain. Around pain. Who wants to feel pain all day? You stub your toe, you don't want to feel that all day. You get stung by a bee, you don't want to feel that all day. But when these people get in these narcissistic ass relationships and they're abused so bad that they think that they could change this person into loving them and they can fix it, they're willing to deal with stubbing their toe, bee stings, and injuries, and all these broken bones or broken emotions or whatever, hoping that it's going to get them what they want from this person, because what the person showed them in the beginning was never them. So just like I told you guys that story, when my friend just took 10 seconds to look at the narc and was like, I didn't even have to look at the person that I was trying to talk to and help. I never saw the person that they're with. I heard their voice. And I was like, But they didn't get it. And it's painful to see somebody that you care about looking so miserable. I said this before in other videos. Like, I took a picture, like the day that I was like done and I was gone. I looked it terrible. Like, my face was all sucked up and everything. So when I'm looking at this person telling the story, I'm seeing me again, like just sitting there, and they're trying to make excuses for the narc. Nobody protects a narc more than the victim. Okay. And they was like, well, it was my fault because I snapped. No, that's called reactive abuse. Because they push you and push you and push you so much till you snap. I remember, and God just took over, because I remember when I probably would have I never did the reactive abuse. But I was so close one time when a narc did the dumbest ish ever. And because narc stalks my page, I won't even give that certification of what story this is. That what I said. But I was so mad. Narc never did this, but I knew what narc was trying to do. Narc was trying to prevent me from doing something that I really wanted to do, that actually needed to be done, but really wanted me to just snap. Like, why do you got to do this? And if you got to ask why, what, or how, red flag, run. You can fill in the blanks how you want to. Because every time I think about a time that I dealt with a narc, if I had to say what, how, when, I just felt like whatever they said was going to be the reason why I needed to be gone. Because they quick to flip it and make you feel like, why would you ask why? Why would you ask what? Why would you ask how? Why would you ask when? That's what they do, okay? But you can't help everybody. Some people have to learn on their own, which can be a valuable lesson. Hopefully they do something with it and help somebody else, but it's just times that some people just rather have the abuse than to just move on. They ain't worth nothing. I mean, garbage trash. And when you wake up like we all have woke up, and you be like, I can't believe I dealt with ugly ass. I can't believe this. You'll just be like, what the hell was I thinking? This is an ugly ass clown on top of over there. On top of that. On top of that, on top of that, on top of... So, it's not just one thing. It's not just the abuse or what was the last straw that broke the camel's back. It's a whole bunch of other stuff, and then they're so stupid that they're thinking that, oh, I'm going to just let them chill and cool off, and then I'll come back. Not that way, you won't. You could take your broke back mountain riding horse, Yodi Coyote ass over there. They do the most to the point that it's no comeback. Even if it wasn't that, but it's no comeback. They would do the most worse just to top the worst. And there's no comeback. And they really don't mean to do the most because they really didn't want you to go, but they would just they be off the hinges. When they knew that things wasn't lined up perfectly for them to do the most, but they couldn't help them themselves, okay? They just couldn't help them themselves. Your life is your life. You only have one life to live. You should be enjoying it. Not trying to make somebody else happy. Not letting somebody wipe their damn feet on your back. Not like a doormat or, some carpet or just a trash can. God don't like that. You're going to come to this earth and he gave you the life that you have so that you can let one of Satan's kids and one of Satan's children drag your ass and treat you like ish when he gave you the best thing in life, which was life. And you had a mission from him, but you can't get on it because you want to be over there with Satan. You want to make this person your everything, and half the damn time they look like crap. Later on, you be thinking like, damn, I ain't even know I was cocked that way. It's so sad, but I'm about to say this and I gotta go. I never had anybody come to me complaining or saying Narc wasn't this or whatever, because Narc was so good with the mask that, nobody ever, or it was me putting on an extra mask and just redirecting what was going on. So, we'll chuckle or whatever we were doing so it wasn't obvious or whatever. But what I'm saying is nobody came to me except for that one friend that said one sentence that made so much sense. And I know I have had friends or so-called friends where I was just like, hey, and it backfired. Or I felt like the timing was off, so I can't really say this just yet. I pretty much have to wait for them to come to me. That's pretty much what it is. Because at the end of the day, it can backfire on you when you're really trying to help a friend. So use your discernment and be careful, but you can't help them if they don't want to be helped. When pain is pain. Some people love to endure pain. They got a high tolerance of pain. The only high tolerance of pain that I can offer is, I can't even say it, but you get to that point. That's that reactive abuse. Like, I'll slap that. I'll slap you so hard your damn lips will be on your supply. Your supply wig will be slapped on your head. Like, and then you get over it. Like, you're not even working your garbage, your trash. You just laugh at them. They're garbage, they're trash, and they're doing the same old thing to somebody new. Just the same old. They're never going to change. And the only part of that person that the person that Narc got right now, the only part that they like about that Narc is you. That part of your identity that Narc stole. So that Narc probably be over there acting like it's Cat Williams or Eddie Griffin or Steve Harvey or Sid the Entertainer or Eddie Murphy cracking up the new supply with your jokes. Know what I said? Gotta go. God bless you guys. Sleep peaceful, sleep blessed, and God will send them angels to protect you as you slumber and sleep. I gotta go. I was just trying to make it for tomorrow. This was probably too long. But be blessed. I hope it helps somebody. I'll see you guys on the next one. Good night.